a little bit. I think that's good, right? Oli, ¿cómo están? It's been a while. Maybe not for you, but for me, like filming anything. Not that it matters. But let me just tell you what we're doing today. Con el año ending very soon, I wanted to look back into 2023, into my reading in 2023, most specifically my 5-star reads the 2023. I want to say that it was a good year for 5-star reads. I think I will say that I had 9 libros con 5 stars este año. Personally, I feel like that's pretty successful. I'm happy that I found that many 5-star books this year. So what I want to do with that is tell you guys my 5-star reads and then rank them from like my least favorite 5-star read to my favorite, like top tier favorite books of the year. Okay, so first I thought que I would just name todos los libros. Estos están en orden cronológico, by the way, so it's like I'm going from the first book I gave 5 stars este año hasta el último that I gave 5 stars este año. So number 1, el primer libro que le di 5 stars este año fue Carrie Soto is Back. No tengo el libro físico because it was lent to me by a friend. It's Carrie Soto is Back by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Fue mi primer libro ever that I read de Taylor Jenkins Reid, porque I'm not gonna lie, como que antes de leer any of her books, I was a little bit intimidated because I feel like most people either love her books, love her writing, and then the other half, like, it's not for them. You know what I mean? So I was a little bit scared. To be honest, si mi amiga no me lo hubiese prestado, I probably wouldn't have read it, like, till this day. I'm glad she did. It did not disappoint. It's about a tennis player, Carrie Soto, obviously. Basically, it talks about her journey going to tennis, and it starts out when she retired after however many wins she had. Y después llega otra tennis player, she beats her record and she's like, okay, I'm coming out of retirement because this can't be. And it's like that whole journey, and it was so good. It was like como muy refreshing. It's not really something that's in my comfort zone, I would say, because it's not like romance, you know what I mean? But it was like inspiring, and the main character, Carrie Soto, is so empowering. She's a boss bitch and she owns it, and I love that for her. That's number 1. Number 2, 5-star read of the year, is Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. Surprise, surprise. I feel like everyone's seen este libro y este series everywhere. Rightfully so, porque oh my god. Now, okay, this one's very much in my comfort zone, and that's okay. I love being in my comfort zone, book-wise. So, es el primero de un series de 3 libros del Knock 'Em Out series de Lucy Score. Este es el primero. And I would say overall as a series, it's also a 5-star series for me. I will say I gave this one 5 stars. And then el segundo y el tercero, ambos les di 4. This book is about, it's small town romance, it's grumpy sunshine, it's just so good. I eat those tropes up. Grumpy sunshine, small town romance, I love them. They're como one of my favorite tropes in books ever. So it's no shock that I gave this 5 stars. I'm in love with Knox Morgan, and I always will be, and that's that. I will say que no voy a como explicar mucho los libros porque this is not like a recommendations video. However, if you want me to talk more about these books, let me know and I will. Anyways, number 2. El tercer libro que le di 5 estrellas este año es Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher. Este es el segundo en un series de 3 también. Se llama Dreamland Billionaire Series. And also the series as a whole is really good. I will say I still like the Knock 'Em Out series more, but it's a really good series overall. Once again, Grumpy Sunshine, like please, Marriage of Convenience. I love that trope too. It's also funny because yo estuve desde el primer libro esperando el tercero, porque el tercero era del hermano que quería leer the most. Son tres hermanos and they're billionaires and they own like theme parks como like Disney, pero se llama Dreamland. Anyways, I thought my 5-star out of este series iba a ser el tercero, and it wasn't. And it was probably like my least favorite out of the series, which was disappointing, not gonna lie. But this one took me out of a slump too. Como el kind of slump que como que no sentís nada for any other book, and this one, like I couldn't put down the whole time I was reading it, so really good. With the terms and conditions, I read It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey, and mind you, It Happened One Summer went viral like a few years ago, and I just never picked it up. I don't know why. No sé por qué it took me so long to pick it up, but I did, and it was a great decision. It was like the exact thing that I needed at that moment. It was like refreshing in a way. Next, we have Next we have If He Had Been With Me by Laura Nowlin. Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Why would you do this to me? At first, le di 4 estrellas, and then I couldn't stop thinking about it the whole time. For like a day or two, I could not stop thinking about it. Este book, if you wanna cry, if you wanna be heartbroken, read this book, porque what the hell, this wrecked my soul. It's un YA childhood friends to lovers moment, but also don't expect for it to be a silly little romance, because it's not. It's heartbreaking and it will break you. So 5 stars. And next, oh my god, don't even, I'm like looking at it off camera and I'm dying. Next is The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. Este libro es parte de un series as well. Es el segundo, Once Upon a Broken Heart. El primero es Once Upon a Broken Heart. Y el tercero se llama A Curse for True Love. I have not read A Curse for True Love yet. ¿Por qué? Well, let me tell you why. Porque estoy esperando que salga el paperback. And if you're asking yourself, well, why don't you just get the hardback? Who cares, right? It's not about it being a hardback, but the fact que sale el doble. Like, for the price of one hardback, I can get 2 paperbacks. Like, what do you mean? So I'm just waiting for the paperback to come out. I can't believe, like, I'm patiently waiting. It's ridiculous. I cannot believe I still don't know what happens after this. This book left me speechless. Love Once Upon a Broken Heart, pero este just was something else. Jax, oh my god, I love him so much. I love Evangeline. I love the style of fantasy that this is. It's a fantasy, by the way. It's a lot like a fairy tale. Entonces también está escrito muy lindo, like very poetically. And the story is just chef's kiss. Is so good. Next, we're getting to the good part. Me estoy dando cuenta ahora que the best books I read were towards the end of the year. Anyways, next is Heartless by Elsie Silver. I think about them every day. They are my Roman Empire. Till this day, every single day I think about them. I love them so much. This is part of a series, by the way. This is number 2 in a series of 5. Se llama Chestnut Springs series. Y este es el segundo. This is obviously a cowboy romance. A single dad, Grumpy Sunshine. Oh my god. When I read, let me tell you, porque cuando me empezaron a recomendar Chestnut Springs, I read Flawless, que es el primero, and I was like, oh, it's good, don't get me wrong, but like, was that all the hype? And then I read this one. And when I tell you, I would do anything for this man, anything. I love him with everything that I have. I think about them every day. Next, this just keeps getting better and better. Let me tell you, because look what we have next. I can't! This is Powerless by Lauren Roberts. I'm not gonna spoil anything para como cuando los ranqueo, right? But like, este libro changed my life, changed la trayectoria de mi vida as a reader. Like, I will never look at another book the same. This is the standards, you know what I mean? Like, if I read anything that doesn't measure up to this, then I don't want it. Esto es un fantasy romance. It's also part of a series. Es el primero y el segundo sale el año que viene. The tension in this book, the enemies to lovers moment, I don't even know how to explain. I just like looking at it, I'm dying. I want to read it again. They're also my Roman Empire. Este libro en general is my Roman Empire. I cannot stop thinking about it, and I will not stop thinking about it hasta que salga el segundo año que viene. Now, last but not least, we have the last book that I gave 5 stars to this year. This one might come as a bit of a shock for the fact that I haven't seen como a lot of people really love this book. I love this book. I saw a bunch of people hate it, and then I saw a bunch of people still like it but not be. It's part of a series, by the way. It's Hopeless by Elsie Silver. If you think it looks familiar, es porque está en el mismo series que este libro. Este es el quinto. So it's the last book of the series of Chestnut Springs. I loved it. I love Bo. I mostly love the female main character in this book. I love Bailey. She's so badass. She's so cool. I love Bo. I love them together. It's age gap, it's cowboy, obviously, romance, it's fake dating, which, if you know me, I'm gonna love the fake dating trope. I really did love this. Como este became my second favorite out of the series very fast, and I feel like most people don't have this one as one of their favorites del series. So now we're gonna go on to rating them. So from least favorite 5 star, which even if it's the least favorite 5 star, it's still a 5 star, so it's still one of my favorite books of the year, and it doesn't mean I don't like them. Vamos a empezar de más bajo a como my favorite ones. I will say que I rated 9 books a 5 stars, pero tenemos en ranking 8 porque el second place is tied. Ok, número 8 de mis 5 stars del 2023, I'm giving to It Happened One Summer. Let me tell you why. Esto fue uno de los 2 libros que les di 5 estrellas, que lo dudé, que I went in, changed it to 4, and then I was like, no, actually I'm gonna keep it at 5. But I wanted to change it to 4. I really did enjoy it in the moment. It's just probably one of the 5 stars que fue más como refreshing in el moment, and I don't really think about all that much, you know what I mean? Número 7, I'm giving to Terms and Conditions by Lauren Asher for pretty much the same reason I did It Happened One Summer, porque también lo quise cambiar en un momento. But I think I liked it a little bit more than I did It Happened One Summer, so that's why it's 1 place up. Next, at number 6, we have Carrie Soto Is Back, just for the fact that I remember very generally lo que pasaba en el libro, right? So that's why it's so far down. Still, mind you, 5 stars, like, it was really good. At number 5, I have Hopeless by Elsie Silver. Lo puse en number 5 porque as much as I loved it too, fue más como a palette cleanser kind of book, so this one was great for that. Love them together. It's great, but it just wasn't my favorite 5 star of the year, you know what I mean? Number 4, we have If He Had Been With Me. I just think, whenever I think about this book, it breaks my heart all over again. But it's so good. It's just so beautiful, but also heart-wrenching. I cannot even think about it anymore because voy a terminar llorando once again. So, number 3, we have Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. This is mostly because I love como los tropes que están en este libro, and for the fact that el series as a whole is a 5-star. I love the characters como dentro de todo el series. I love like their found family kind of moment. I love la continuación del conflicto que hay desde el primer libro and how they resolve all of that. Love them so much. Now, for number 2, we have a tie con dos libros, and it's these two. It's Heartless by Elsie Silver and then The Ballad of Never After by Stephanie Garber. Two very different books, mind you, but I just no podía poner uno arriba del otro porque these books, I think about them every day. I love them so much. Este series ya lo terminé, este series lo tengo que terminar. I'm scared for the third one, but like, these are so good and literally number 2 like favorite books of the year. Blueprints right here. And now you obviously know, so last but not least, on number 1, we have Powerless by Lauren Roberts. Este libro me cambió la vida, like, it's perfect. Es como everything you could ever want. Además que siento que estoy más en mi fantasy era nowadays. Entonces, this is fantasy. It's also a romance. Like, I will die for romantasy books. I love their relationship. I love tienen como mucho banter and tension. Oh my god, the tension. Don't even get me started. I love them. I dream of them. I think of them every single day. And I will do so hasta que salga Reckless, que es el segundo. And I am so excited. I love them so much. I love this book so much. I love this author so much. If I'm not mistaken, this is like her debut novel, which is like, girl, I love you. I love you for writing this. I will die for these characters. I will die for this author. So yeah, this is my number 1 of the year. Acá están mis 5 stars, except for like 2 que no tengo physically. Del 2023, I am so excited para el 2024 and like new books that I'm gonna stumble upon and new books que van a salir. And I am so excited to read more porque quiero leer más. Voy a ponerme un bigger reading challenge. I love these books so much. If you want to read them, let me know what you think porque I love these, and I would love to know what you think, if you read them o si los van a leer eventually. I hope you liked ver mis 5-star reads del 2023. I hope que if you've read them, you like them. And if you do, let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next one. Hopefully antes de Año Nuevo, although I don't know if I can get a second one up in time. But I'll see you in the next one. Bye!